What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Brandon Coin YouTube channel. And if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome again. And we got some news that may be, it's more upsetting to me probably than most people because I was actually looking forward to grabbing one of these. And they still may come out, it just may be at a different time. But NVIDIA is potentially scrapping, canning, putting on hold the 3080 Ti. But wait, there's more. So, the purported 20 gigabyte RTX 3080 Ti may be scrapped, NVIDIA repurposing to 3090. And at first I'm just like, huh? But why? Um, but come to find out, the 3080 Ti was going to have the same amount of CUDA cores as a 3090. The only difference was it was going to have less VRAM. So that's actually why I was super interested in getting my hands on a 3080 Ti, because it was basically like a budget 3090. You get all the processing power with a little bit less memory. And I was okay with that because 20 gigabytes of VRAM in 2021 is plenty in my opinion. So yeah, but apparently an individual named ISOO, a member of the Hardware Lux forum, took apart his RTX 3090 Founders Edition cooler to attach some water cooling kit to it, some kit. He was surprised to see that his 3090's die was remarked to an ID that read GA102300 from the initial ID of GA102250. Bum bum bum. It is known that the GA102300 ID belongs to the RTX 3090, while the GA102250 was found to be a chip with the same core configuration, same CUDA cores, but with a reworked memory interface to accommodate 4 gigabytes less memory. Hence, while both the chips pack 10,496 CUDA cores, that's a ton of CUDA cores, ladies and gentlemen, ton. The GA102250 variant would have 20 gigabytes of GDDR6X, hence that being the 3080 Ti, or what we thought was going to be the 3080 Ti. And so there were some skeptics saying that potentially, oh, this was doctored, this was fake, but I don't know anybody that would take apart a 3090, write a different part number into the die, and then mark it out. That seems very unlikely. But on the same end, it seems very unprofessional that NVIDIA would do that on $1,500+ MSRP cards, and cards that are realistically have a street price of upwards of $2,000. Like, come on now. Could we not just like get the right part number from the beginning? It's like, that's like you wrote a question down wrong on your homework and you mark it out and you just write a question, or the wrote an answer wrong and you write a new answer below it. It just seems like, it's not. I don't know. I'm not here to judge. So, in fact, this wasn't the first GA102250 chip that was discovered. A non-KD version was dubbed the GA102250-A1, was also dug out by the same Twitter user about a week prior, which had 9,984 CUDA cores and 12 gigabytes of GDDR6X memory across a 384-bit wide bus. It is possible that NVIDIA was pondering between these two configurations before finalizing the specifications of the 3080 Ti, and may have eventually dropped the idea of a 12 gigabyte model when it found that the rival AMD released a RX 6800 with 16 gigs of VRAM as its competitors to its 10 gigabyte RTX 3080 or 3080 non-Ti. So, yeah, that's just how the cookie crumbles apparently. So there's potentially two SKUs of 3080 Ti's. Obviously, we don't know because they haven't released yet. But yeah, from an 8,700 CUDA core 3080 to a 9,900 CUDA core 3080 Ti 12 gig, or a 10,400 CUDA core 3080 Ti 20 gig, which is actually on par with the same amount of CUDA cores as the 3090. I would be more inclined to see this one probably make it to the light of day, but you never know. Or maybe we might get this one with this amount of CUDA cores with 20 gigs of memory. I don't know. The world will never know. So the article ends saying, while we can't say for sure, it is likely that the severe ongoing graphics card shortage led to the abandoning of the RTX 20 gigabyte 3080 Ti 2. There simply may not be enough chips to launch another GPU without a cut down VRAM configuration. NVIDIA may instead opt to repurpose those to RTX 3090 models. I mean, I don't understand why we're launching any new GPUs right now. It's just like we're happy with what's available. Just give us what's available at MSRP, and everybody would just be like, ah, everybody be happy, honestly. Because I was expecting like 3080 Ti is probably coming in at like 12, $1,300, street price being 15 to 17, maybe even upwards of 2,000. That's crazy. Gosh, man, the market that we're in right now is just insane for graphics cards. So yeah. But with that being said, I'm not going to hold you up too much. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out and watching. More news coming out soon on graphics cards, so just stay tuned for that. But yeah, people keep asking me where am I getting graphics cards from. I've been able to secure a couple from Silver Knights down in North Carolina, but they're currently sold out at the moment. So right now I'm keeping my ear to the ground trying to find some. I have a mining farm update video that's uploading after this video, so take a look at that. My mining farm is not all what it's cracked up to be. A lot of people think I have like, tons and tons of cards. That's not the case. I'm down in the trenches with you guys trying to build up in the middle of a bull run, which is probably one of the worst times to build up. So, yeah. But it is what it is. Hope y'all have a good evening, have a good day, have a good morning whenever you're watching this, and we will see you on the next one. Adios.